Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. And our first round coverage is just about to kick off. We are down on the first tee to show you how it's going to go. And with that, I declare this event has begun. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. Going with a pitching wedge here. I think he'll be happy with that. Setting up for a 38-foot putt. And for the par. And that putt will drop. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. And hitting from 195 yards out. And that looks like a 5-iron. And not the greatest approach shot there. It seems to me the wind might have gotten a hold of that approach shot. And this is for birdie. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And now let's move to the third hole. Well, so far so good for this one. But in actual fact, it ended up in the rough. And I think he will be pleased with that. Oh, would you look at that? Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. All right, here's the fourth hole. going with the 3 iron. And this for the birdie. And a decent putt. And the score to beat, 13 under for our current leader. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Nothing wrong with that. And about 215 yards out from here. And here's a 3 iron. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. "33 feet out here." And tapping in for par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. And fantastic distance on this drive. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. It looks like a 7 iron. About 15 feet to the cup from here. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this putt's for par. And 2 under for the day after that one. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And some serious power involved in a drive like this. And 110 yards or so to the pin. Missing the approach on that one. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And this putt to save par. And folks, this is looking too good. And that putt's going to drop for par. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. And now the 8th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And here's an 8-iron. Well, that was unfortunate. Too much club. Oh, that was a beauty of a shot. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And our leader currently sitting at 16 under today. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 3-wood. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Well, that could have been worse. That'll play. And this one's for birdie. Ooh. And about 6 feet to go here. And that one will drop for par. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. And I don't think this one's going to pan out. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And we're about to see what can happen out of this bunker. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And now back into the fairway. And setting up this shot below the hole. And going with the 9-iron. "28 feet to the cup from here." Oh, I thought that one was gonna be in. And this for the bogey. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. And the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. Too much club on that one. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, 2 under for the day. All right, and let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And I think he will like that. And I think he will like that. This one's about 10 feet away. And just missing. And this putt is for par. And a nice putt. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And he's probably not gonna like that. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And he's probably not too happy about that. And oh my, this is going towards the sand. And that shot out of the bunker is putting par back on the table. And a good putt. And as we look at the scores here between holes, our leader currently sitting at 17 under. And moving on to the 15th hole. Now let's see what happens out of this fairway bunker. And not a long shot out of the sand, but back in the fairway nonetheless. "14 feet away." For the birdie. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And it sounded powerful off the club face. This is going for days. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8-iron. And that approach is on the green, and a lengthy putt in the near future. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron here. And I think this is looking a bit long. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Ooh, inches away. And for the par. And that one will drop. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. And teeing it up here on the 18th. I think that's a 5-iron. And missing the approach on that one. And about 5 feet to go here. And that putt drops on in for par.